Very good morning, Sri Lanka. It's the 8th of April. It's a Monday. It's the starting day of the week, and I hope that you have had a brilliant start to this week. Time is obviously swiftly passing by us. It's the fourth month of the year already, and it has gone by rather fast. As I always say about time, it's something along the lines of a speeding gazelle running through the savannah. I know it's elaborate, but that's the best analogy I can give to time. Right, April 8th, which means we have one more week until all of us go on holiday for the Sinhalese and Hindu Alutharudu, or the New Year, whichever way you want to call it. One thing great about the New Year, regardless of whatever ethnic background that you have, it's celebrated all across the country, and it's amazing food regardless of whatever your taste buds are, right? And if you are not here, if you're not in Sri Lanka, it's one of the times of the year that you really tend to miss Aurudu, Christmas, because these are the times that families get together. These are the times that all of us get together to have fun and have a good time, and always celebrated with amazing food that you can't find anywhere else in this world. One type of food which I will miss regardless of wherever I go is milk rice. You and I both know it as Kiribat, and I will have to say this, that Kiribat rocks my world, and I will miss it if I go somewhere, and I did miss it when I was not in this country. Having said that, health tips. It's ironic that I will talk about health after talking about starchy food and after talking about sweets. Health tips for today, for the 8th of April, Monday. Good way to start off talking about what are the best foods you want to eat if you want to lose weight, right? All of us, at least a few of us, worry about the calories, worry about how much we're intaking, worry about our figures. So if you are worried, you're probably exercising, you're probably going for runs in the morning, runs in the evening, you're probably swimming and doing recreational activities. But whatever said and done, regardless of how many hours you put into it, it boils down to what you eat. And that's the general thumb of rule, right? You boils down to what you eat, and there is no point in you going on doing exercises if you don't eat right. So me being nice enough, right, I did a survey, not really a survey, I looked into food which you can eat, which basically has this substance called resistant starch, which helps burn calories. There's a list of 25 of these foods, and out of it I took down 5 of them which is generally available in Sri Lanka, which you and I can basically walk into a supermarket, walk into any store and get, right? Interestingly enough, this is freely available, and the first one out of this, if you are wanting to lose weight, is eat garbanzo beans. Yes, it's a mouthful when you say it out loud, but you know well that garbanzo beans in Sri Lanka is called what? Kadala. Yes, have a good dose of kadala. You can have it in the morning, you can have it in the night. It's one of those things which you can eat at any time of the day. So have kadala, because it's supposed to contain more than 2 grams of resistant starch, which basically helps you cut down on your calories or cut down on the intake of fatty food that you take, right? The second out of this is oranges. Yes, have oranges, because our oranges are supposed to contain only 59 calories and it's supposed to fill you up. The third is a surprise, dark chocolate. Yes, I didn't expect dark chocolate to be on this list, but yes, if you are a chocolate lover, this is great news for you. It has resistant starch, 1. It's supposed to be good for your heart, 2. But do not go on an abundance of eating too much chocolate, but have enough chocolate, dark chocolate. It will help you reduce weight. The next is bananas, and the final one on the list, if I'm not mistaken, is eggs. It's got a bad reputation in this arena, but at the end of the day, eggs are supposed to be really good for you if you want to start off the day well and if you want to lose weight. So 5 things that you can eat. There's my health tip for the day. We started off with Kiribat, but we've done well to come down to resistant starch and food that basically cut down on your calories. Right. Having said that, let's take a look at sports, and we have a special segment for you.
World number 1 Serena Williams fought back from a set down to beat Maria Sharapova 4-6, 6-3, 6-0 and win the Open tournament for a record 6th time last Saturday as she continued her dominance over her closest rival.
To do it here in my backyard. I mean, it's Florida. I wouldn't want to do it any place else.
Yeah, I think you need to, the way that I played in the set and a half, I think I need to be able to keep that level for 3 sets.
butts and whatever it takes, and not have those letdowns. It's really important. It's great. It's great being able to win here. I've been most of my life here.
Second-ranked Sharapova has now lost to Williams in their last 11 meetings and has not beaten the American since her 2 victories in 2004.
I'm happy about.
To add to the pain, the match was Sharapova's 5th Miami final and her 5th defeat.
Serena Williams, Maria Sharapova, regardless of where they meet, it's always an encounter worth watching, and this time around it was in Miami. It was the Sony Open tennis tournament, which was held in the Candron Center in Miami. It was an epic battle of 3 sets of tennis of the highest caliber when it comes to female tennis. Unfortunate for Maria Sharapova and Sharapova fans, it was not a good day for her because she lost to Serena Williams. And Serena Williams actually set a world record during this encounter because it was the 6th time that she won this tournament, and she obviously walked away victorious with a lot of cash in hand, because it's tennis, and whenever you win a tennis tournament you walk away with a lot of dough, as they say in the United States of the America. Right, before we move on any further, we need to get into a song. It's a special song only because the individual, the artist, is here with us today. Before I introduce him to you, here's the song by the special guest. I'm not going to reveal his name, but take a look at the song and we'll be back after that with the guest.
You're making me stronger. I think I'ma stay with you a little bit longer. You're making me flagger. And I just wanna tell ya, come on, shout it. Do you hear that sound? Do you hear that? From my music and it's all for you. I'm for you, baby. I'm for you, baby. I can't describe the way I feel when I'm around you. When you around, how much I love you. Cause you're making me hot, girl. You're making me fat, girl. I like the way you smile when we laugh, girl. The stars are bright, captivating spark. Ain't no surprise, just you and I, hand in hand, eye to eye. Not what you seek, but what you need. Heaven is here, I hear cheer. Your heart a dear, no more fear. Love is on, hate is off. Forever near you, I appear. More than a song, more than words, more than the truth. It's in my heart, it's okay. Feel the music, feel my touch. Your heart beating mine, your hand in mine too. I am here, lay your head on my shoulder, because it's okay for you to be yourself with me, girl. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to make love to you, but I'd like to love you first and get to know you. Making me stronger. I think I'ma stay with you a little bit longer. You're making me flagger. And I just wanna tell ya, come on, shout it. Do you hear that sound? Do you hear that? From my music and it's all for you. I'm for you, baby. I'm for you, baby. I can't describe the way I feel when I'm around you. When you around, how much I love you. Cause you're making me hot, girl. You're making me fat, girl. I like the way you smile when we laugh, girl. It's okay to feel unwanted. In my heart you will find comfort. In my heart you are at home. I don't really care about what they say about your past. All I really care is about getting to know you now. I will cheat your heart deep inside. All those lonely nights that you cried, I wanna hear about it and let you know that I will be by your side. Your eyes don't seem the same. Your heartbeat beats in pain. Your love life lost in shame. But I don't care, I promise to be there. Whisper to me what you cannot say out loud. I'm all ears open just to hear you out. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to make love to you, but I'd like to love you first. You're making me stronger. I think I'ma stay with you a little bit longer. You're making me flagger. And I just wanna tell ya, come on, shout it. Do you hear that sound? Do you hear that? From my music and it's all for you. I'm for you, baby. I'm for you, baby. I can't describe the way I feel when I'm around you. When you around, how much I love you. Cause you're making me hot, girl. You're making me fat, girl. I like the way you smile when we laugh, girl. when we love or when we lost, I will always love you. I will always. So baby, you're making me crazy.
Welcome back. The name of the artist is Prince Leon. He's here with us today. We'll be talking to him in a short while. The name of that song was Greater Heights. The interesting part about that song, we'll talk to Prince Leon a little later on about that itself, but that song was recorded on a phone and the video was recorded on an impromptu scale at the ports as well. We'll talk to him in greater length about his music and what inspires him, and as to how and what you can do to listen to his music, right? So we'll do all of that, but before doing all of that, let's take a short commercial break and we'll be back on Good Morning Sri Lanka.